Okay, yeah, I'm really starting to think about design. So I'm going to go over to browsershots.org. They have a section here called New and Showcase. And whenever people preview their images with browser shots, it takes a picture of it and posts it up so that everyone can see. So I went into their gallery here. And I'm going to take a look at their images. Okay, this one's called Doghouse Cards. And I really like it. It has just a real feel to it. I forget I'm sorry, and basically just don't just tell her you're sorry. Say it with a doghouse card. So I guess if a fella's in a doghouse, thank you doghouse cards, you saved my marriage. So it even gives like tips from experts about how to get your girl to forgive you. I think it's cute. It kind of conveys messages with see all of these little graphics that it uses. This is what I call the salt and pepper of a website. Here, this little tip thing here. You've got these little things here. Order info up here. Here's more graphics. Everything supports a complete feel. It has the color scheme listed out beside here. So what I would do normally is look through here, see if there's anything similar like what I'm looking for, like what I want my site to feel like. And if they've done anything just really cool and different that maybe I could take with me whenever I start working on my site. I really like how they've done this great big graphic here. You know, this would be like a huge banner, but, you know, I like that. If I could find the right image, that would work. So I start looking at these, and I'm not going to copy it or anything, but what you want to do is just stretch your imagination out on what is possible and what you could possibly do for your project. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is, after I've got a little bit of inspiration here, is I want to take a look and see if I could get some specialty brushes, some shapes, some things that I can use in Photoshop to really make it pop. Now at adobe.com they have an exchange, and I'll try to remember to put up that link, but just Google Adobe Exchange and they have like a bunch of things. These used to be all free, now some of them are like bought purchase, which is lame. But you can get all of these brushes. Most of them are for free. Here's hairbrush. I like that pun. So some of these, like the grass, weeds, I kind of like this new Rushes brush. And you can just go ahead and download that. Also, DeviantArt has a bunch of brushes. I just have to go into search and put Photoshop space brushes. And they have a ton of them. You go ahead and click download. And when you download it, let me see here. Paula, let me see, downloads. You're going to see how I download all kinds of crap here. I wouldn't do that though. Surely not. In here somewhere I have a brush. Let me do a search real quick. Fractalbrushes.zip, there we go. And it went somewhere. Yikes. Alright, well, I'll come back to that and install it. Let's see, I should be able to look for the extension. If I can remember what the extension is. It's like, let's see, it's a brush, what is it, a B? If I would clean this out, it'd be a lot easier. Okay, I'll just have to come back to that. Okay, I'm back. I deleted all that crap out of the download folder that I have no idea how it got there. Now I have my brush downloaded and I have it extracted on my desktop. So I'm going to go Edit, Preset Manager, Load, and I'm going to go take a look at my desktop and grab my brushes and go Load. And there they are. Put Done. Now when I select my brush, I can drop this down and all those custom brushes that I just downloaded will be there. And I can do cool effects with them. Now this could be like trees or who knows what, right? Because there's lots and lots and loads of custom brushes. They are a lot of fun to play with and I use them a lot. Sometimes there will be user agreements and stuff on those brushes, so just know that some of them might be copyrighted. But you can do a lot of cool stuff with this. Okay, I just wanted to make you aware that there's free brushes. There are also free shapes. Excuse me. Let me go back. You can go here and go Photoshop. If I can type. Shapes. And it's going to come up with like a whole bunch of shapes and stuff that you can download. If you download a shape and load it up, you'll do the same thing that I did with the brushes with the presets. And let me go back to Photoshop. But this time on the toolbar over here, you're going to pick a shape. And then pick this custom shape. Drop this down. And if you don't see your shape here, you can click this and you can load. Your new shape will be over here somewhere. Like you already have some different ones that you can just push a pen. Now when you scroll down, it should be there. Then you can make your shape and it'll fill with color. Alright, so those are some freebies that you can use and have fun with. Download just like lots and lots of stuff. Get everything together that you can possibly imagine that you might need, because that's going to help your creative process overall with your assignment. When you get out to the real world, you know, little tricks like this, it works not just for web design, it works for a lot of things. So if you get nothing out of this, I hope you pay attention a little bit so that you know to work from general to specific, that you know how to gather a bunch of content to help your creative process. Creativity, the creative design process isn't just creativity, it's about knowing some design rules, knowing how a page is laid out, like all those blocks, those little squares that we used. I sent someone a story today about how I went into a classroom where the students had worked all semester long on building websites, and they were about to go to a competition to build websites, but they were getting stuck on what should it look like, how should we lay this out, because they had never built a site using the little square method where we put the banner, we put the logo, we put the navigation bar. In their minds, they had never broke it down to those simplistic levels, so they really struggled and they had things kind of going everywhere. Go from general to specific, very, very simple, to you keep adding and adding and then you make it more advanced. So another thing that I wanted to show you, I am quickly running out of time, is there's also free fonts. So I wanted a nice handwritten font for this, so I'll probably go out, download a custom font. This is at 1001freefonts.com. I'll try to also put that online. So get the fonts that you need, get the photographs that you need, get the shapes that you need, get the Photoshop brushes that you need. Gather all the content, get your content for like the Word files and stuff.